On today's episode of It's Barely Italia, we look at the geography of basic agricultural ingredients of our featured dish, meat lasagna.
The origins of the basic agricultural ingredients range from South Asia to central Mesopotamia. The four prepared ingredients you will need for your meat lasagna are San Giorgio lasagna noodles, giant whole milk ricotta cheese, 2 jars of ragu old world style traditional sauce, and mozzarella cheese.
One of the most essential prepared ingredients for meat lasagna, which we forgot, is the meat, ground beef.
The kitchen utensils you'll need to prepare this meal include a cutting board and a knife to chop the onion, a spoon to mix the ricotta cheese, a cheese grater to shred the mozzarella cheese, 1 saucepan and spoon to stir the tomato sauce, 1 saucepan to boil the lasagna noodles, a frying pan to fry the ground beef and a spatula to stir it up, and 1 Pyrex glass baking pan to bake the lasagna in, and a serving utensil to serve it when it's done.
Our fourth ingredient, giant brand mozzarella cheese, originates from southern Italy, and it was originally made from buffalo milk.
To make meat lasagna, you'll need lasagna noodles. What food once originated in southwestern Asia now is incorporated into many Italian dishes.
Sautéing the ground beef, which originates from Spain, is an important element of having a successful lasagna dish.
And you couldn't have meat lasagna without tomato sauce. In this recipe, we'll be using ragu, old world style traditional tomato sauce. But generally, the basic agricultural ingredients of tomato sauce include parsley, garlic, peppers, tomatoes, onion, and last but not least, basil. Basil was one of the first plants to be cultivated and still is cultivated in Indonesia, which makes it an excellent example of plant domestication.
An onion is a perfect example of a root crop, a crop that can be reproduced by cultivating either the roots or cuttings from the plant.
Onions are also an awesome way to reduce food miles. Instead of buying them at Walmart and Giant, there's something that we're able to grow in our own backyards. Now we've begun to put together our lasagna. First, you want to put some sauce on the bottom. After we're done with that, for now, we're going to start layering with the lasagna noodles. And really, you just want to cover the bottom of the pan. You're going to do this until you can't see any of the sauce left, or at least not most of it. After this, we'll do the rest later, but just now for this section. Right, after this, you want to I put down some more sauce. You don't have to, but I will. So you're going to put down just some more spaghetti sauce to your liking, however you wish. Right. After this, you're going to take some more of the ricotta cheese. We're going to add some of this, and it's kind of hard to spread around, but just do your best. Alright, and once you've figured out how to do that the best you can, we're going to move on to the mozzarella cheese, and this is the easy part. You just want to spread this however much you want. Once again, it's not rocket science, so just, go how much you want. And then after this, of course, you're going to do the rest of the pan, but then you just do layer after layer, and normally I do about 3 or 4, but whenever you're done, choose to go done, and then it's ready to go in the oven. And here we have it, our finished dish of meat lasagna.
Although there is an undoubtable association to the Italian culture with this dish, if you look at the basic agricultural ingredients and their origins, you'll see that most of the ingredients are actually from Southwest Asia and the central regions of Mesopotamia. Give a warm welcome to our food expert, Richard Rauscher.
Wow, this looks like a complicated recipe.
Well, it's certainly not subsistence agriculture.
Multicultural.
Alrighty.
Yum.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of It's Barely Italia. You learned how to create a delicious meat lasagna as well as learned the origins of its many basic agricultural ingredients. Watch us next week as we learn how many GMOs are found in your freezer, fridge, and even your kitchen cabinet.